Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Poku back again with another video. Haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate that and I love you for that. That's on period. Today's video is basically going to be about how to travel to South Africa as a Ghanaian. What are the things that you are going to need? First off, you do not need a visa to get to South Africa. All you need is your Ghanaian passport. And then the next thing you need is travel insurance. You can decide to do the travel insurance or not. The travel insurance is basically to save you in case you get any accidents while you are on your stay, but nobody is going to ask you about that in the airport. So you can choose to do it or choose not to do it. It's for your own safety, and anytime your flight is cancelled as well, you can ask for a refund of your money, or you can get some of the money back basically when you cover yourself with an insurance. So it's entirely up to you. You can choose to do your insurance or not. The next thing you have to do is book a flight. You can book your flight with any airline that you want to book with. Just make sure that you know the number of baggage that you are allowed to put on or to bring with you alongside, else you have to pay for some of the luggages as well. Book a return ticket. I was personally not asked about my return tickets. Immediately I got to the borders, the only thing they asked me was, oh, where am I from? I was like, oh, I'm from Ghana. Why are you here? I was like, oh, I'm on my holidays. And then they were like, okay, for how long? I was like, oh, for a week or two. And they were like, please be specific. Don't say a week or two, just say 2 weeks. And they're like, okay. They just stamped my passport and then I left. So yeah, be specific. Book an Airbnb or a hotel to feel safe. Please check the reviews, especially how safe the place is. Because if you haven't watched my previous video about my cultural shocks, one of my cultural shocks were how safe the country was. Please make sure you watch that video and then you know how safe you could be. So please prioritize your safety over how much you're going to spend on which money or whatsoever for Airbnbs or hotels, because your safety is very, very, very important. Next thing you need to do is withdraw money, because some of the locations do not take cards. But I could say if I went to like 10 places, like 8 of the places took cards and 2 didn't take cards. So please make sure that you withdraw some money with you when you go there if you are just a card user. The next thing that I would say is the weather. Check the weather before you go, because it can get very cold there sometimes. Yes. It can get cold there sometimes, so check the weather before you go. When I went, it was just okay. It wasn't too cold, it wasn't too warm. It was just around like 12 degrees, 13, 14, 15. I think they could get to like 20, 22, and I was fine with it. But yeah, just check the weather before you go there. The next thing you need to do is transportation. Basically how to move around in the country. I used Uber a lot when I got there, but I realized later on before I left the country that boats were actually cheaper. So I downloaded the boat app, which was super, super cheaper. So with some of the trips that I made, I paid like double of the price that I would have paid on boat, but I just realized that at the end of my trip. But I don't want you to make the same mistakes. So please download boat before you go there. Prioritize your safety one more time. Anytime you take the boat and you feel like it doesn't feel safe, you know, sometimes you just go with your instinct, you don't feel safe, please send your live location to a relative or somebody who can trace you anytime. Going to Africa, I felt like, oh, it's home where I can get my braids done at a cheaper rate. It's actually expensive. Oh, guys, I forgot to mention, it's actually very, very expensive to live in South Africa. Don't underestimate it. Take as much money as you can, because it's very expensive to live in that country. And then also, if you plan, this is just a last tip, if you plan to get your braids done there, please, it's better you just do it wherever you want to do it, because the services that I got there was rubbish. And that's on period. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. If you're a subscriber already, thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. I really do appreciate that. And don't forget to follow me on all my social media platforms at _Poku.